What up, and welcome to another review of Dexter Original Sin. This time we're doing episode 6, titled The Joy of Killing. It should have been titled Dexter Gets a Blowjob, because that's exactly what happened in this episode. To me, that's the highlight of the entire episode, is Dexter getting head from Sophia. Yeah, that's pretty much it. End of the review. No, but seriously, Dexter, this episode is okay. I will say one thing. I thought Patrick Dempsey's character was supposed to be Captain Matthews' character. I thought that's because I was like, oh well, it seems like that he's been hating on this girl LaGuardia ever since they first met. And no, these are two different characters altogether. This is Patrick Dempsey plays Captain Aaron Spencer, and the other guy that we all know is Captain Thomas. What's his name? Matthews. Captain Thomas Matthews. I don't understand. I was like, well, where's Matthews? Because him and Morgan and Dexter's dad are supposed to be friends. So what the hell's going on? I don't know. Maybe he changes his name or something? I don't know. That'd be funny, right? If at the end we find out, yes, he does change his name to Thomas Matthews for some reason. That would make zero sense. But yeah, okay. So I the whole time I was like, I like him, but he's not. He doesn't have the same voice as this guy and the same presence. It's totally two different characters so far. So Patrick Dempsey's doing a good job being this guy who's probably going to die, since we don't know anything about him in the future that I can remember. So yeah, anyway, this episode is about Dexter going on his first date. Deborah is meeting her boyfriend, Gino, whatever his name is, and taking Dexter on a double date with Sophia. She has to dress him up, and we just see how awkward Dexter actually is in this entire dating process. We see how uncomfortable Dexter is. It's typical Dexter. He was like that with Renee, but that's the thing, the problem I have with this is that he has his first sexual experience in this. Sophia is very aggressive, or Sophie is very aggressive as she follows him into the bathroom. And after he's been kind of like just a weirdo, like when he meets Deborah's boyfriend, he's like, hey, nice teeth. He's just Dexter, you know. Dexter's like that. I will say it's kind of the hardest thing about this is that it's not making you like Dexter, you know. Like when we first start with the series, we liked Dexter for like at least the first 4 seasons, and this is making you. They're not. It's like, I don't know. It's hard to explain exactly what I mean, but like, I don't feel like we're not getting anything more than we should be getting more about younger Dexter, and we're not. It's just like member berries. Like, it sucks. It took this many episodes for me to say that. It's just like all his mannerisms and everything was perfect and fantastic because he's actually doing the Dexter. You could tell they took time and care by casting these people, whatever. But now it's getting to the point where there's too much of that, and there's not really anything developing of Dexter. Like, you would think his first sexual experience, there would be something more there. Like he would be relieved or something, you know, like, oh, he feels normal for once. Like, oh, he did say he likes sex, so sexual, you know, it was fun or whatever. So I'll give him that. But like, he still didn't have a kind, like, to like tell Sophie after, like, oh yeah, we can have a relationship or whatever, or let's go out. And like, he didn't make a move to be normal. And it would seem like, I'd like to see him try to be normal, like actually go out there and try, like he does when he comes with, in the second episode, when he comes with, or is that the first episode? When he comes with the celery and stuff and is wrong, and then he comes with the donuts. I like him to try that with, you know, other instances, but whatever. Anyway, he's on a mission to kill the guy that got off of because of Harry. We get flashbacks of Harry and Dexter's mom, and we see that they're very intimate. We see that he didn't want her to be in much longer. She's scared now because she went in and this guy working for Estrada was there and had a guy tied up in a chair, and he cut the guy's finger because the guy was dipping into the money, and it scared her and shocked her, and she's like, I don't want to do it anymore. And he's like, we're almost there. And she mentions, like, would you let your wife do this? Deborah is born in the flashbacks. We see how Harry reacts to Deborah being born, and we find out that Deborah's mom, Dexter's stepmom, knew about Dexter's real mom. So that's even crazier now. That's a little bit eye-opening in a sense, because now we know she knew he had this affair with this woman, and then he takes in her kid. and she takes him in. So that means like she probably knew the entire situation of what happened to him. And that's why Dexter thinks, oh, she didn't know about him. She probably did know about him. Maybe we're gonna find out that she's behind it, like giving him like rules and stuff. Maybe she's behind Harry doing this code thing. That'd be interesting. They kidnap this guy, Aaron Spencer's son. So something's going on. I wanted to believe that Sarah Michelle Gellar has something to do with this, but the person in the garage, although very skinny, and it does not look like a female, but you never know. It could be. They could switch it up on you and you'll find out that it is her. I'm hoping it is her, but I don't know. Yeah, so they kidnap his son, and now he's been accused by the guy that's been cheating her new husband, his ex-wife's new husband, who used to be his friend for 14 years, that he was cheating on his wife, which is, that's horrible. That's the entire time his son's been around. The kid could maybe not even his real kid. Jesus, that's terrible. 14 years having an affair. Anyway, yeah, so that happens, and then Dexter and Sophie and Deb and the boyfriend steal the other girl's car, and they hotwire it. Dexter hotwires it, and he's like, oh, he's kind of cool. And then yeah, and then what happens later on after all this? Dexter catches. Oh, we find out that Sanders, is that his name? Sanders, I believe that's his name. Sanders, the cop, the black cop. That's really nice. He is gay because Dexter is going to try, but you don't know, he could be going undercover to try to like find this guy because he thinks like Dexter, but no, he's probably gay. Or maybe he's the guy killing these other people, but I doubt. I just think he was gay. He got caught. Dexter's following the guy that got off on because of Harry, and he follows him by this gay bar, and he sees Sanders there. So he sees Sanders is gay. Big deal. But especially in Miami at the time. Well, I guess it was a big deal in the 90s, but I don't know. But Dexter's like, oh, hey, but I don't know. Maybe Sanders is going to think Dexter's gay. Dexter wanted to go in, but he got caught. I don't know. Let's see where this goes. There's a lot of things that just dropping. Like, could be, not. This guy goes to take a pee, and Dexter alerts him, which is stupid. And the guy turns around, and he was peeing. So they should have had a line where Dexter goes, oh, pissed all over me, but no. Dexter catches him, shows him the pictures, tells him that, you know, you should thank me because I saved you from my father killing you so I could kill you. And then he kills him, and he's basically saying, like, you're making me a serial killer now. You're the one that's going to make me a serial killer because you're my third kill. Earlier in the episode, they found another body of the guy who's been killing all the people that was shot the first guy in the head, the crime scene that Dexter went to, the second one with the guy being strangled, and now this one. Dexter thinks it's a serial killer, and they're all tied. LaGuerta later says, yeah, it might actually be, they might actually all be connected. And Dexter's like, you're gonna make me a serial killer, and bam, kills this guy. So the episode ends, he kills this guy, he's gonna drop off his body in the swamp like he did the last guy, and there's cops everywhere. So Dexter might be caught, but we know he's not gonna be caught. But this is like the first time Dexter realizes something's wrong, and we got hints earlier on in the episode because Camilla was back there when Dexter was taking pictures. She had to know Dexter was doing this with the dad. She's gonna probably confront the dad, like, Dexter's been here taking all these unsolved cases, blah blah. They're gonna find this guy that probably, you know, Dexter was the last one to look at his file. That's gonna come up, I'm sure, and she's gonna know that Dexter's doing this, but there's gonna be a secret between them, and she's not gonna. Anyway, Camilla mentions earlier on that she should take the boat. She has a boat, and if he wants to go on a date with this girl, she should take the boat. You know, it's a good time. So maybe that boat is hers, and she gives it to him or sells it to him. Anyway, all in all, that was how the episode ended. I believe I said every single thing that happened in the episode, not in the exact order because I'm going off memory. So that's how the episode ended. I will say this is a decent episode. Not bad. The series is not bad, but I will say I'm not feeling much of Dexter, like getting anything. I should be getting more out of Dexter, his backstory or personality, or something should change from him being younger to when later on. Like, he cannot be the same exact person. Like, he should change late. You know what I mean? Anyway, maybe you don't know what I mean. Anyway, I'm the idiot that thought Aaron Spencer and Thomas Matthews were the same character. It makes sense why this guy Aaron Spencer hates LaGuerta, and then, you know, Matthews hates LaGuerta. Anyway, I was wrong. They're two totally different characters. But in general, the episode was a good episode. Decent, not bad. It was fun. It was a fun episode. It was a departure from the regular. It was fun. It was nice to see Dexter's first sexual experience. Should have been more meaningful, I think. You know, he should have more. He should have some sort of feelings towards this girl instead of being like whatever. I mean, he had feelings for Renee, if I recall. He killed Renee's ex-husband. Anyway, it was a good episode. Anyway, let me know in the comment section down below what you thought about this episode. Did you like it? Did you dislike it? Yeah. If you like this video, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new here, and I will talk to you guys next time. Peace.